I think I got one thing I will do with this is wine. Teach people
Okay.
about wine. You know how to buy your wine, how to
Oh
pair
man,
food with wine.
absolutely. You can sell those consultations. Those because those are people with money. People who want to be more knowledgeable about wine. If that's where they are in their life, that's the concern is that they're trying to get more knowledgeable about wine. They absolutely got money to pay you to train them. So you could sell those consultations, man. That might be the first one you start selling.
Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Chef, or good day. I don't know what time it is where you are, but good day.
It's Florida, so it's day.
Oh, okay. We're in the same time zone.
Yeah.
So tell me what is it that appeals to you about having your own cooking show, Chef?
You know, I've been having this idea. Well, my daughter, not me, to be honest. My daughter been telling me a long time, hey, why don't you start, sometimes I'm cooking and when she visits and she shoot videos and things as posted in how you call it in TikTok and stuff, and people respond to it. People like to eat. People doesn't matter if it's
Yeah.
a great stuff or not. People. So she always, a long time ago, I had a political talking show. So she told me, you already had a show, so at least the idea of how it is. So the only thing is you're gonna be instead of be talking about politics, you're gonna be cooking. So and then I saw your video the other day. I say, you know what, this guy is right. I have seen all your videos. Believe me, all of them. I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel, and I instead of looking crap, I went there and I looked to all of your videos. So the last one I saw was your five mistakes. You're absolutely right. I mean, that's probably the reason why I haven't started before because you want to do something, pro and whatever. Because this is a problem with you. I guess I'm not a cocky man. I'm a very simple person, but I'm a perfectionist. If I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna do something, I cook with my heart. So I cook for you. So
Yeah.
I want to showcase the best what I can do. If that what I'm gonna give you is not the best, I'm not gonna be comfortable giving it you. This is the way I think. But if you keep adding and adding and adding stuff, you're never gonna have what you need or what you think you need to start something. I mean, I have seen videos or these ladies are amazing. They are outstanding. I mean, they just start with whatever. And yeah, I can do this. Of course, they can do it. I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely right. You just said it. If you keep adding stuff, there's always one more thing you can add. But
Exactly.
if you don't get started, then you just add it. You just make it impossible to start. You start simple, and then you add those things as you
Yeah,
go. Don't try to start at the end.
yeah. I have a lot of stuff because, of course, I'm a chef and I have my own. I have a lot of equipment. I don't do catering. I don't do nothing of that. But I have my own stuff because I like to cook comfortably. If I want to cook something, I need any tool. I want to have it. So I have a lot of stuff. So it's not like I'm missing anything. I have a lot of stuff. The only thing is right now we're finishing remodeling the kitchen. It just happened that we were doing this while I decided to do this. So as soon as I finish that, because of course these guys are working there and you can't do nothing in the kitchen till
Yeah.
they finish. Within a week they will be ready. And I believe within a week I will be willing to do whatever, whatever it is. I don't know, pasta, whatever. What I want to cook, I'm originally I was born in Venezuela, but my parents are Italians, so Italian cuisine is my specialty.
Okay.
And what am I gonna be cooking? But what I know best is pasta. So I will not only pasta but Italian food. So and wine. I love wine. So I believe there is a lot of people don't know nothing about wine. They like wine, but they don't know. They go to the store. They don't know what to buy. They don't know what to eat with what. So I believe that's I believe that could be a good idea. I don't know. It might not,
No, no,
but
it's not. It's not a lot of people. That's most people. The overwhelming majority of people who buy and drink wine, they really don't have any knowledge whatsoever. Nobody admits it because it's you don't want to seem unsophisticated. But the truth is, probably 99 out of 100 people in the grocery store or any wine store buying wine don't actually have any real knowledge about what they're buying. Because where do you learn that? Where is that taught? You got to go pursue that knowledge, and most people are not gonna do that. They just through trial and error find a couple of things that they like and maybe recommendations from a friend. But you have if you have deep knowledge in wine, then you have a tremendous opportunity to use your show as a platform for educating people about wine and the different pairings and why you would choose this and why you would choose that. Folks don't know that stuff. They just don't. Not
yeah,
some. Most people do not know.
this was the idea I had. I say, well, let me talk to Lindsay about this because he might have a better, or he will have a better idea what might work and what might not work, because sometimes you have an idea, but the experts are the experts. So I don't, I don't know about that. I mean, as I say, I have a talk show long time ago. I wasn't editing the video, so I used to record it and send it to a guy. He used to do all the magic. I will have to learn how to do it because I don't know. I don't know
No,
how to
no,
do it.
no. You were doing it the correct way before, and that's the exact same thing you're going to do now. You are not going to try to learn how to edit videos. That's a huge mistake. That is a
Oh,
huge mistake.
okay,
It's
okay.
a very skilled uh job. It takes a long time to get good at it. And even when you're good at it, it just takes time, a lot of time to edit videos. It's just inherently a time consuming task. And that is not the best use of your time. You were much better off spending that same amount of time making more videos that you hand off to somebody else to edit, because that's the creative activity. That's the thing that you enjoy doing.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you're not going to enjoy sitting in front of the computer for hours and hours editing video, and that's what that job entails. That's not something that's going to make you money. That is not a revenue generating activity for a chef. As the business owner, and that's what I teach a cooking show as a business. As a business owner, that job is not a job. That's like washing dishes. You can own a restaurant, but if you in there washing dishes, that's really not a good use of your time. You can pay somebody else to do that, and you're better off, and you will make more money for everybody in that restaurant, rather than you doing jobs that are better suited for someone else. Video editing is really just washing dishes. People
Hmm.
don't think of it in that way because it's a skilled task, but it's like washing dishes, cutting grass, washing your car. These are things that you're better off paying somebody else to do because your time is too valuable for you to be doing that. So you
Hmm.
had it right before. You're gonna hand those videos off to somebody else, and you're just gonna make the content. And then as far as what works and what doesn't, really with a cooking show, there's no wrong answer other than either not getting started or being inconsistent. You got to show up every week. Success with a cooking show, if you want to use it as a business, if you want to make money with it, success with a cooking show means 50 episodes a year. That's one episode a week. So you can't do it halfway, kind of whenever you feel like it. You got to show up consistently. And whatever you choose to show up with consistently is going to work. That's the secret sauce that so many folks don't understand. They're trying to figure out, well, what's the thing that I can do? How do I make this successful? If you just show up every week, 50 times a year, doesn't matter what you do, you're going to be successful. The key to success is consistency, not anything special, but the skill, the discipline of just showing up every week is something that most people lack. And that's why some people are able to succeed and most people aren't,
Hmm.
because it's not complicated. It's just who showed up for work every week. That's who gets
Hmm.
paid.
Hmm.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I believe that, um like I have seen your videos. No, of course, I am a very disciplined person. So if I start something, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna, whatever it takes, even if it's at 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to do this. I don't mind. I do it. So, and I saw a very smart way to do this is shooting 10 shows in one day. So I'm as much as
Not
you
that
can.
many.
Huh?
Not 4 to 6 is achievable.
No,
Beyond
but
that,
I was throwing a number. So
yeah,
do not one show, but do as much shows as you can.
yep,
So you can that then you can within a month you can knock out a lot of them. So
yeah. Well, so I would say 1 day per month. So if you do 4 episodes per recording day, and you do 1 day a month, that's your 50 episodes for the year. So 1 day per month will yield 50 episodes for the year. That makes it simple. That makes it achievable for people. You no matter what you're doing, you have time for it.
mhm,
Because
mhm.
if it's important to you, you can carve out 1 day a month, and it's really only half a day. Because professional chefs cook real fast. So we talking about how long is it gonna take you? How long is it gonna take you to make 4 dishes that you've
Is it,
already prepped in advance?
you
So
know
you just knock
I'm
those
I'm
out real quick,
I,
and you're done for the month.
yeah, I'm diabetic, so I don't eat much pasta anymore. But I used to cook pasta. My wife, oh, what do we do? Don't worry. In 20 minutes, dinner. Pasta
Yeah,
is the most. That's what I love it because it's the most versatile. You can do whatever. Yeah, I don't care if it's elaborated or not. The pasta is quick, is good. So everybody will love that. Who doesn't love pasta? I don't know. Even
yeah,
even the people can't eat pasta, they love it. So I believe we call it in my country, that's a shoot to the floor. That's shooting the floor. That's easier than that can get. You know.
yeah.
So
So that
again, so how? So you say don't do editing, don't do nothing. So that's what you do.
no, I provide coaching, and so I
Okay,
teach
okay,
you.
okay, okay,
I develop help you develop a plan. So I start with understanding what it is you're trying to accomplish,
okay,
and
okay,
then
okay.
how we can use a cooking show to help you accomplish that.
Yeah.
And I will give you guidance to help you avoid making mistakes like trying to edit yourself.
Mm,
That's a You could spend a long time, you could spend months or even a year or more making the mistake of trying to get good at editing when you should have just outsourced that task from the beginning,
exactly.
and you would have been
I have
better
a
off.
guy. I have a guy that he's in another country, but I believe he could. I believe we could work it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you can. Many people are using video editors in other countries because it's because of arbitrage. You spending U.S. dollars in other
Exactly.
countries,
Exactly.
they cost much less to get the same work done. So if you can't work it out with him, there's certainly uh, thousands and thousands of other people around the world who provide video editing services. So that's why just it's just a terrible waste of your time to try to do it yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, what
Also,
go ahead.
I know that equipment. I mean, you can use your phone, you can use whatever. So I mean, the phones can work to record your show very well because I've seen it. And I
Yep.
have, as I say, I don't have a camera because in the past, we're talking about years ago, I had a YouTube channel and we used to do lives. We used to record nothing. So YouTube used to record this the way it was. I mean, we wasn't,
Yep.
we didn't have a teleprompter, we didn't have nothing like that because we were talking and talking about things that we understand and we know what we're talking about. So we didn't have to do a. I used to do a little like a startup. I gotta start here, then I gotta in the middle. I gotta do this, and this is gonna be the end. But that's it. The rest was me talking and saying things. So I used to do it with a tablet, and it used to work. And of course, the cameras back in the days, you're talking about 2013, it wasn't that good as they are today. They are very good
Yep.
today.
Yep.
So that's all I need, right? That's all. In the future,
Yeah.
probably I can get something, but to start, that's what I need.
Just your phone. Just your phone. Yeah.
Okay.
And a microphone.
Oh, I don't have a microphone. I was about to ask you about that. So I was thinking because I have two phones and and a tablet. I have lights and everything.
Okay.
I have lighting. But I don't have a microphone. I need to look for something that is that I can wear, or I don't know, that is
Yeah.
gonna give me a nice
Uh, if you look in the description box of any of my YouTube videos,
Mhm.
there's an equipment list and there's a mic in there. The mic I recommend is in there. You just click the link, it'll take you
Okay,
uh to get. But yeah, that's in the description box of every one of my videos. There's a equipment list that has a mic that you want.
okay. The next thing is what, and you didn't ask me the question, but you were talking about that. What I want to do, I don't know if it's naive, but what I want to do, I'm 56 years old. I've been cooking
Mm-hmm.
since I'm 16. But my mother was a chef, so I grew up in the kitchen. So I
Okay.
feel like I've been working all my whole life. So I believe it's coming the time that I want to do something else. That I want to enjoy, doing something else.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't enjoy working. I do. But I seen that these guys they can make a living. I don't want to, I don't, so I would like, that's what I would like to do. I don't want to do catering. I don't want to do that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like that. I don't appreciate, I don't like that. I believe that I'm sorry if I'm gonna sound wrong, but nobody can pay you no the money that you worth the cooking worth. I don't see. I
Yeah.
mean, if
No, I
even
agree.
restaurant. I mean, people say, "Oh, this food is very expensive." Go and cook it, and you see how
Yeah. Yeah.
how expensive it is. So I want to do a cooking. I want to live out of that. So I want to get. I don't know. I was thinking to start with. I like. I don't know if you cook, right?
No, actually, I don't.
Okay, so there is a pasta brand name that I like. That's what I used to cook. Is
Mm-hmm.
the Checo. I was thinking using this brand and telling people, listen, I want to recommend you to. This is what I use. This is what I love because it's very good. It's good quality. It's Italian because products are important. Cooking is not only knowing; it's the products that you use that will give you what you expect. So I believe, and then I was thinking, man, this could be a good way to. I saw a video that you say how to make money with
Mm-hmm.
and I believe that's something I would like to do. This is what I want to do. What I want to
Yeah.
do is to live out of this, making shows and getting sponsors. I don't know.
Yeah. So what you're talking about is teaching. Well, that's what I teach is how to make money by teaching. And it's an entirely different pay scale compared to cooking for people. Teaching people how to cook and cooking for people, two worlds apart. Just like you said, you really can't get paid enough. You can't get paid what you're worth cooking for people, especially the longer you've been a chef and the more years of experience, decades of experience that you apply when crafting these dishes. There's really no way to get paid what that's worth. But if you choose to start teaching, you have the opportunity to make there's really no limit to how much money you can make because you're getting yourself out of trading time for money. When you're cooking, you are trading time for money. You're standing there cooking, you're preparing dishes, you get paid. But if you're not standing there cooking, there's no way to make money. Whereas if you're teaching people how to cook, the example, you're a pasta guy, so you'll like this. The example that I use with folks to get them to understand is let's talk about preparing lasagna for 1,000 people. How much is the ingredients going to cost? How much staff are you going to need? Where are you going to store this food in the time that it takes to prepare it, to deliver it, to serve it? All of the things that go into if you had to prepare lasagna for 1,000 people. Now
Hmm.
let's talk about what if you were going to make a video where you teach them that lasagna recipe? You're buying one quantity of or enough for one pan of lasagna. You don't need a staff. You don't need any special refrigeration. You don't need anything. This is just ingredients that's going in your refrigerator, your regular at home, and you're going to prepare that one pan of lasagna one time. And now that video, you put it on YouTube, and that video can serve an unlimited number of people. So let's say over the course of 5 years, 1 million people watch that video where you've served lasagna to 1 million people. Some of those folks are going to become customers. Compare that to cooking that lasagna and having to serve it to people in the real world, just 1,000 people. So when you look at it, the effort that goes into it, the money that you get paid for it, because that one video is going to pay you forever. As people keep seeing it, new people see it, and they say, "Oh man, I like this chef. Let me sign up for whatever training program he has. Let me see what else he has to offer." And then you're getting paid to teach them, and they may want to know, how do you make a vegan version of it, or how do you make it gluten
Hmm.
free, or whatever. All of these questions people are going to have. Those are folks who are potential customers for your education platform, where they pay you a monthly or one time or on an annual basis, however you want to get paid. There's so many different ways to do it, but you're not trading time for money. You're selling your knowledge. So you can create online courses, digital cookbooks, for example, and people, you put the time and effort into creating this one time, and then you sell it to unlimited number of people going forward. So you're making money, but you're not trading time for it. That's something that you
Actually,
created a while ago, and it's still making you money today. And that's the business model, the basic business model that I propose for chefs with the cooking show. Is we're using this as a teaching platform. Some people want to use it to grow their existing business. They're still enjoying being a caterer or whatever, and they
yeah.
want to use it to advertise. And you can do that. They own a restaurant, they want to use it for advertising, and you can do that. But if you have gotten to the stage of your career where you don't want to cook anymore, you would rather earn your living by teaching, you can make way more money teaching than you ever did make cooking. It
Yeah,
doesn't even compare.
what I would like to do, Lindsay. Lindsay is your name, right? I'm very
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
with it. Nancy. Okay,
No,
I'm very
that's
bad.
it. Yep.
I don't even know my name. So yeah, I forget everybody's name. What I keep cooking. I'm a executive chef of a an retirement living facility, a luxury retirement living here in Florida.
Okay.
It's like a hotel. So I do the same thing I used to do in a restaurant and a hotel, but I do it in a smaller scale. But
Mm-hmm.
I really want to come to the point to do something like that that I know I'm gonna love. I know I'm gonna love because I like to teach. I like to speak. I like to, I like to
Okay.
cook. So I believe I'm gonna be good on that. But also to have time for me. I mean, I want to do many things that I haven't done because
Yep.
you always working. I mean, and chefs' life
Yep.
is hours and hours of work.
Yep.
You don't have time for you. You come home, you go to work, that's what you do. So
Yep.
that's what I want to do. And that's really why, Lindsay, and I really appreciate this, what you're doing. I believe in God, and I believe God put people to do certain stuff for a reason. There's many people like me that need to be saved from this. So I believe, yeah, yes, I believe that. I believe there's a lot of guys over there way better than me that they are killing themselves and they don't know. They haven't. I don't know. I always watch YouTube, right? Because I like to. I can't watch the shows, so when I go there, is everything is recorded there, and of course everything I see, every time I see something on cooking, I watch because you're always learning.
Yeah.
Nobody here that knows everything that I don't know it. It's only God. So I saw, and one video take you to the next one till one video took me to you, and I say, you see, This was the days my daughter was talking to me about us. I say, this is if you asking for a signal, hey God, give me a signal, and you don't see it, it's your problem. But it's there. So I would like to thank you for that, Nancy, because really
You're
there is
welcome.
I want to do it. I want to do it. I don't have no clue how to do it, and having somebody that knows it really it make a whole difference. We're talking about could be 2 years me learning how to do this. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You're ready to go based on the things that you told me that you have. You're waiting on your kitchen to get finished and you need to buy a microphone and that's it. You
Yeah, I have
you
everything else. I believe I have everything. What I was doing these days, mistakenly because I watch, of course, the way I watch you, I watch other people. Other people that. So people. Yesterday I was looking at this guy. He does his shows and he edits his shows. I guess he doesn't have any other job. Because it's a lot. Actually, I didn't learn nothing because it was so complicated. I said, no, this is. I need to. I don't know. I need to. I was thinking to buy one of these software and learn because I
no.
didn't know. I didn't know. That's why I choose you that question first. Cause I didn't
Yeah.
know. I mean, it's complicated. It's not easy.
Yeah. That's yeah. Trying to edit video, that's a huge mistake. That's basically trading one bad job for another one. So
Exactly.
that's like cooking. You standing in front of like you trading time for money. Video editing is you trading time for money.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't want to, and you will never get paid what you're worth editing video. That's just not. So you hand that off to somebody else.
yeah. The other thing was okay. So I have a brand that I like to promote because a long time ago I had this idea. You don't have. It's not like I want to do it, but I want to explain you where this come from.
Mhm.
The I don't know if you've seen pasta to go places. Why there is no pasta to go places? Like you can go and eat get a pasta to go. I mean, like you can walk out of there, like you eating a burger or you eating anything, sit down in a park or whatever, eat your pasta. Why? There's a reason why. And the reason why is because pasta is very complicated to eat. It's easy, but very. If you are not gonna sit
Yeah,
down at a table and eat it, it's gonna be very difficult. And with a
yeah.
container, it's too bulky. So I had this idea to have a pasta restaurant, no tables, only to take out, and serve the pasta in a cone, in a paper cone, in a cone. So you get your pasta and you can walk out and eat your pasta very comfortably. Eat your pasta without making a mess. Then you get your stuff and you throw it. If you wanted to go home, well, yeah, you can. We can build something that you can put it there. You can carry it. So the pasta, the restaurant that I wanted to do, the name was Pastisiamo. In Italian, that means like we cook pasta,
Okay.
and that's the name of the show I want to I want to use. I want to use my name also, but that is the image of the logo of the program I want to use. I don't know if you think that's a good idea or that's not. You use only your name.
Well, oh, you so we talking about just the name of the show, right? We're not talking about actually opening a restaurant. Is
No,
that
no, no,
correct?
no, 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 no. The name of the
Okay.
show. I'm
Okay.
not
Okay. Long
actually.
as we
Actually no. Actually, I am not gonna open a restaurant because, again, opening a restaurant is jumping from one slavery to another
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't want to do that.
Okay. So say the name of the show again.
Pastisiamo.
The reason the reason that I don't like it is because it's gonna be hard for people to say. It's gonna be like I don't even know how to spell that, and I'm
Yeah,
an excellent speller. Like you what you want to avoid is getting so fancy and sophisticated that your audience can't access it. Like how are people going to tell? imagine a regular person, who a non-Italian speaker, trying to
Mhm.
tell somebody what your YouTube channel is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got to think about the people who you want to have speaking on your behalf, not just you. So you got to
Okay,
give them something that's easy for them to communicate to other people, because they're not going to be able to deliver it as well as you.
of
So
course.
that's why I don't like that name. We can figure out somewhere to put that in at some point, but as far as the overall name of the channel, it's got to be something that's simple enough that people can speak about it on your behalf and get it right. And they're not going to get that name right.
No, 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 it's okay. I just wanted to, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it in the jackets. I'm gonna
Yeah,
showcase the name because I like it. I like the brand. I like
you
it.
can definitely use it, just not as the marquee.
Yeah, yeah,
Once
yeah.
people get introduced, they get subscribed to the channel, they get to know you. Now you have the opportunity, because you have you've they've gone on this journey with you to educate them. Just like you went to my channel and you watched a bunch of videos, you've gone on this journey, and now you know stuff that you didn't know when you started. So I can introduce more complex things, and you will understand it based on what you've already learned. But you don't want to start people right at the front with something that's going to be hard for them, because then they're not going to get it and they're not going to proceed.
No, no. What I wanted to do is, or what I wanted to ask you is using this in some way because you mentioned before that we can do a book, right? And then
Yeah,
we can.
yep.
That's the brand we can use for the book. Like
You
the
can
name
definitely
for the
do that on
book.
your book,
Yeah,
because when you talk about selling a book, that means somebody has gotten to know you well enough that they're ready to pay you money.
yeah, yeah.
Well, you can put whatever name you want on it, because by that point they will be willing to, that. So yeah, you can use it definitely on your books.
I think I got one thing I will do with this is wine. Teach people
Okay.
about wine. How to buy your wine, how to
Oh
pair
man,
food with wine.
absolutely. You can sell those consultations. Those, because those are people with money.
Hmm?
People who want to be more knowledgeable about wine, if that's where they are in their life, that's the concern, is that they're trying to get more knowledgeable about wine. They absolutely got money to pay you to train them. So you could sell those consultations, man. That might be the first one you start selling.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that.
I
So I
appreciate
gonna
you, chef.
I gonna follow this to the teeth, to the dot, and I'm gonna start soon. I'm gonna start probably within a week. I will start to shoot these shows because I want to do this.
Yeah,
And as soon as I have it, well, you will be able to see it. So
yeah. But these consultations, again, so the show and the consultations are different.
no, I
The
know, I know.
show, you need your kitchen for and all of that. The consultations,
You can
you
do it
don't need
now.
anything for that. You can sell that right now. There's somebody today who would pay you to give them a wine tutorial. That's money that you can start collecting immediately, and that course teaches you how to do it.
All right. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you
You're
so
welcome,
much for
chef.
your time.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good day.
Me too. Me too. Have it.